Hello.
Hi guys.
Welcome to our podcast.
Yes,
We are two girl,
two girl.
two girl,
Sorry.
one car.
One
Mistake.
car. Mistake.
We are in my family's car. It's a Volkswagen Passat because we like to introduce the cars we are into. And this is a lucky charm that my mother got made, and we have a VIP card.
This is where we wanna get into.
This is the goal.
This is the goal.
Oh.
Yeah, because of ourselves, not because of
Yeah, it's
work.
it's not because for work. It's just in general.
Yeah.
It's a life goal.
Yeah, we wanna get into VIPs.
We actually got into VIP one time.
Yeah, at a party, which is also the story of.
This is the teaser
Yes.
for our podcast. We're gonna start with our VIP
Yeah.
story.
When we did our final exam in high school, after that, we went to Budapest for a party. You good?
I wanted to. Yeah,
Yeah, I think I should.
we were
Awesome.
kind of young. I think we were 18.
I think I was 17.
I think me too.
No, you were 18. I was 17. I just.
Oh, this was that year. Yeah.
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 And then we didn't have any money,
Not much.
so I'm not very proud of
We
that.
had to pay an entrance fee, right?
Yeah, we had to pay an entrance fee because for most of the clubs in Hungary you have to pay, and if it's free, then it's very crowded.
Yeah.
After these final exams especially. But then Rika was like, we should get some drinks from someone. I was like, don't worry about it. And then I accidentally bumped into someone. He just said sorry, and I could, sense the accent, the French accent on the guy. I feel so bad, but I said, oh, je m'appelle Lily.
We had limited French knowledge, but it worked.
That's the only sentence that I know in French.
Yeah, I don't know much more either.
Yeah, so I said, je m'appelle Lily. And then he bought us drinks. And then we got into the VIP. He was like, come on, girls, come on.
And we didn't have to do anything for it. We went
No.
up to the VIP.
We talked a little with the guy. And then he just left us there.
Kind of, yeah.
And the security guy actually gave us a wristband for the
Yeah,
VIP.
yeah. It was very nice. And
It
we had like this big bottle of Grey Goose.
Yeah.
And they were just pouring it.
So everything was free.
And it's good because that club, it was a bit crowded, but up there
It was amazing.
it was great.
Yeah.
That's like the only time I was in VIP, I think.
For a party?
Yeah, for a party.
Well, I mean, you had a reserved table in Bangkok.
Yeah, but that's another story for that when we get there. But it was really nice. I think if you can afford it and you don't mind it,
yeah,
it's a good deal.
especially if you're going in with a group.
Yeah, definitely. Because then you
that
have a
makes sense.
table, you have
drinks,
table service.
I think that was like top tier VIP service for that club, though,
I think so too.
because they were like foreigners. So,
Yeah.
So they paid it.
But I think for foreigners who have just like adult money, for them this was just reasonable prices.
Yeah.
So today's episode, we're gonna talk about nightlife in different parts of the world where we've been to. We're gonna compare some cities from Asia or some countries in Asia with some countries and cities in Europe. And we're gonna also talk about some safety things, how we do things, what people like, what's their habit, and we'll see where it takes us.
What's the payment situation?
Yeah, actually. This is unfortunately the second take because the first one we forgot to record it.
Yes, but I mean, that was a lovely take.
Yeah, we talked a lot, like 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's a sad thing that you can say it.
Yeah, but I think we should start with Ibiza because that's one of the biggest party hubs in Europe where people like to go.
Yeah.
And there's so many different things and different things for different budgets that you can do. So like, don't be scared. Many times when we went there, people were like, oh my god, you're going to Ibiza, that's like so crazy and so expensive.
Yeah. Everyone's like, did you go to the clubs? I'm like, no.
No, we didn't have much money that time. When we go back next time, we're gonna do different things and we're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna go to Ushuaia or Ibiza.
Yeah. When we went, we were, I think it was my second summer in university, so my financial situation was
a little bit better than the year before.
Yeah.
But yeah, same.
Yeah, we went there for just a few days, and the first day, first night, or first 2 nights, I'm not sure. We were staying in that like party hub area, and it was really really nice to see that. For example, the transport between the clubs and everything is
Yeah, the party bus.
yeah, that one is like affordable. Of course, if you want to get into those clubs, you have to pay the price
You have
for
to
it.
pay a price. I think it was like €100, which is like fine.
Yeah, I mean that's the price
Yeah.
they ask for it. You
Yeah.
can't do much about it,
Yeah, it's like a concert.
and it feels probably like that.
And it's a concert, like Calvin Harris.
Yeah. You and I think I don't know about safety there, but I never felt really scared in
Me
Ibiza
neither.
in general. But where we went out, that was more clubs. Not clubs, sorry, pubs. They had deals for like 1+1. It was the other
Yeah.
side of the island where it's a bit more chill.
Yeah,
They
the
had a lot of
family area. That's what I
yeah.
call it.
They had also karaoke bars.
Yeah. They didn't have a kebab.
Oh yeah,
They didn't have
that
a
we
kebab
were missing
place.
a kebab a lot.
Yeah, we were searching for that for like an hour.
Yeah, actually, I'm assuming the other side might have a kebab place, but
Yeah.
where we were at the time, they had no
So
kebab.
if you know any kebab places in Ibiza, please
Let us know for
Yes.
next year.
Yeah.
And I'm sure. Actually, you were saying something really interesting about the hotels near the big party places.
Yeah. Actually, if you know someone or you just meet someone who has a room in the hotels next to Ushuaia or these big clubs, you can even see the party from the balcony. And if you just meet them, most of the time they invite you if your vibes are nice. So you can just enjoy the party for free, have drinks in the balcony,
Yeah.
and also the security guy lets you in for free for the balcony if the vibes are there.
Okay. Well, hopefully we can try it.
We can try it. We can try it.
Yeah, and also if like you do your research before you go, you can see like these people who have like names. They perform regularly, like
Every Monday, every Saturday.
Yeah.
They have a residency in Ibiza.
Oh yeah, many
That's
of
what
them.
they called. Yeah.
And
Because, yeah, I it was in my mind because I just saw that John Summit who I really want to see in July, but I can't because I have my final exams in uni, and it's actually in Croatia, so it's not very far away. So I'm thinking whether I should go, but maybe next year. But I really want to go to the.
Well, I would always go with you, you know.
Yeah, I know, but that's like a more, not techno, but more like not singing, but like dancing.
Like
electro thing. Some ERD, or I don't know how they.
I'm not really big into this, but I would love to listen to it for sure.
They're very nice.
Yeah, but the hotel prices, I would say they are pricey in Ibiza. Like we stayed in a hostel that was completely fine. Hotels probably more pricey.
Yeah.
And I think many or most people who are going to like fancy things, they are going with an invite and they have those things figured out before.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't know how hard it is to get into these places, but I'm sure they have a dress code and all those.
They have a dress code, so you can wear flip-flops.
Well, you can do that.
Yeah, you can do that. Or like you have to wear a shirt. Also for the party bus, you had to wear a shirt.
Oh yeah, well, I'm wearing a shirt most of the time.
Yeah, but I think that's mostly for guys.
Yeah. And it was so interesting. Like before, I was like saying like, let's see how many guys we've seen this certain outfit that was like trendy that year.
Yeah. Also girls.
Yeah.
With the cowboy boots.
The cowboy boots and the guys with like with a light blue shirt and linen pants, and every guy was wearing the same outfit.
Yeah. But I remember the cowboy, the boots.
And you know the very interesting thing I saw, the amount of yachts and these things I saw in the harbor.
Actually when we left Ibiza, I don't know. I think the Formula One had a break. I think it's not going. Oh no, it's going.
Oh,
okay. Thank God. So the Formula One had a break.
Oh, and they were.
And then I saw Charles Leclerc and the girlfriend, now wife, on a yacht in Ibiza. I was like, oh man, that could be me. That could have been me, but
Yeah, so I would say for that you have to prepare your budget a little bit.
Yeah, and also you have to like plan a little bit beforehand for the parties because you have to pay the
And also
entrance
these
fee.
buses and everything, they're full.
Yeah,
And taxi is...
but they go very like regularly.
Yeah, and
think.
like there's a certain time in the morning where it's impossible to get a taxi. It's so impossible
Yeah,
that you have to reserve the night before.
yeah, because we had to reserve it for the airport.
Yeah.
I
But
think.
it was nice. I would say definitely worth it to go. It's just... And also people are like, oh my god, if your boyfriend goes to Ibiza in the summer, be prepared that they're not faithful. I don't think that's like... I don't know if it's an actual concern, but I don't think it's that bad, the situation over there. Because people painted it as it's like literally a hole from hell. And
Oh no,
it's not that
it
bad.
was very fun though.
And we were not like approached by men on the streets and nothing
No.
like that.
Like someone asked us on the bus where are we from, but that was all.
Yeah, but they do that everywhere. So.
Yeah, they do that everywhere. And also, well, I mean, I don't think your boyfriend was mad that you went to Ibiza without him.
I don't think he cared.
I think mine at the time was.
Well, and he's gone now.
Yeah,
so-
he's gone now, but I think his main problem was that I was traveling with you and him.
Yeah, well, if you are together with an insecure man, he is gonna be mad anywhere you go. So,
Yep.
anyways, moving on from
Moving
Ibiza.
on.
Let's say
We went to London.
Yeah,
We went to 3 pubs.
I've
Not
one of them
pubs,
was
but
like
party
club,
place.
pub.
We went to some pubs because our friend really wanted to try out the Guinness,
Oh
the
yeah.
beer.
Well, that's not for me. For me, it's more like the Long Island area.
Yeah. But in London, you could get student discount.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was looking up the place. We don't really prepare before traveling, unfortunately or fortunately. And I remember I typed it on my TikTok because that's my main source of information. I said budget places in London to go out, and it probably was a budget place, but I had a lot of fun.
But yeah, we got the Long Islands in a teapot. It
Yeah.
was a 1+1.
We
Long
could also
Island.
ask for music.
Yeah. I think it was the J-Lo song.
Yeah. Like London to Ibiza.
Yeah.
straight to the-
New York.
Yeah. But it's like a chain. It was a chain place.
Yeah, club.
They had one in a bit more out, and then
Where we
that
had
was,
our accommodation.
yeah, and there was one in the city center, and that one was a bit more crowded, and we had like less privacy there. We liked the other one more, but in general, price wise, it was okay.
It was okay. I mean, the pound is much stronger than the Hungarian
forint, yeah.
forint, but still, it was fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's again, you can't do much about the prices.
And also, they were very safe in every single club. So they put covers on your drinks, so they were
Yeah.
spiking. They had like in the bathroom, they had signs that if someone is disturbing you, just ask for, I don't know, Angela.
Oh
at the
yeah.
bar. So I mean, we didn't need.
Yeah, but
to ask
it's
for
nice to
Angela.
see in case
Yeah,
if I have to ask for
So
Angela or not.
it's a little bit of a safety net.
Yeah. So in general, I would say London, you can get it out cheap, you can get it out expensive. Like I would say everywhere
It
in the
depends
world.
on your habits.
Yeah. That time, I think that was perfect for us, and I would still choose to go back there.
Yeah. The music was nice.
Yeah, and the drinks were also great. So I never had a Long Island from teapot before.
Me neither. But
First time for everything.
you had to pour it out in a teacup, I think.
Yeah, that was so good.
It was very nice.
And then from Europe, we talked about Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm.
There, the music is more techno, and I would say if you go Amsterdam, you should just go with what the Dutch people listen to, because that's gonna be the best. They have great techno music, and the places are a bit more in the outskirts. They are less safe, but the people who are inside of those like clubs, I would say they were nice. I never felt unsafe there. The security people also do their work. You have to be careful there, because the techno people are using the techno things, and
The techno things.
the techno things. But in general, I was just telling it to Lily before that they have this sort of system that is working in the Netherlands, that if you have stuff with you, then you can take it to this place where they examine it if it's safe or not. I wouldn't encourage anyone to take those things, but if you do decide to take it, you should examine
Check it,
it,
yeah.
because they have this service for you, and it's actually smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they also invite DJs from Germany, really USA, yeah, really big things. Other than that, I would say people just go to pubs,
And
and
they
those
also
are
have Hungarian singers.
yeah. I went on a Hungarian concert, and that was great.
Yeah, I love concerts.
Yeah, but the pubs are, I would say, expensive. Like you would have to pay a little bit more.
Yeah.
For people usually drink beers in the Netherlands because that's the cheapest you can get, and it's still expensive.
Yeah, and if you drink our go-to drink,
Yeah, we always drink.
a vodka chan.
Yeah, she
With
drinks it with.
Coke.
Yeah, hers is 0 cola, mine is normal. But we just said it that I don't really like beer because it fills me up and I don't really feel anything from it, and I just don't want to take those unnecessary calories and place in my belly. If I'm going for drinks, I would prefer to have like maybe a few shots, feel good, and go home and wake up the next day
with no hangover.
with no hangover.
Yeah, man.
But there's one good thing about it there, that people are not surprised if you want to split the bill. Like, they're not gonna make a big problem out of it. Let's say you go to a bar and you say it's like 7 people and you just all had some small things, like somebody had 2 beers, somebody had 3 shots, I don't know. You can say it really to the paying waiter that, yeah, we would like to pay separately, and she's gonna pay, okay, what do you want to pay for, what do you want to pay for?
Yeah, I mean, on your birthday, I think there were like 10 people.
Yeah, and they would split the bill if we would want to.
And we split it, so...
Yeah, so that's one good thing, because, for example, in Asia, at least in Thailand, they wouldn't split these big bills for you. At least not for foreigners. Maybe for Thai people they do it.
No, I remember that when we went to Republic, they put a stamp.
Yeah, they put a stamp on Elvis, and because he was responsible for the payment. Of course, we all paid him back.
Yeah.
And we also had this situation where one girl came to our table, and I didn't know that my mind was based on this European thing that, like, okay, if I join somebody's table and I order something, I pay for it.
Yeah.
But she had a different mindset. She was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna order a bottle for this table, and she was thinking that, okay, that is gonna go to the bill of this table. So she was
no. They said if you order for a table, then the table has to pay for it.
Yeah, but she had no willingness to pay for that thing, and we had to, like, someone who was quick and they knew these rules, they were saying it to them.
They cancelled it because it was like a bottle of whiskey or something, and none of us wanted to drink that at that point. It was at like 4 a.m, and we kind of just wanted to go home. Well, I mean, I was
okay
enjoying it, but if I would have to drink more,
no. Yeah, but if we talk about Thailand, my favorite thing about that going out culture is that it starts late, but it's not a problem because throughout the whole night it's warm. So I can go in my little dress, party all night, come back at 7 a.m, and never feel cold.
Yeah. And is it the same for every season? I know don't have 4 seasons, but...
They don't, but it's, at least for me, it's warm all the time. Maybe for them it's not, because they're, I don't know.
Used to the heat.
Yeah, they are used to the heat, but for me it's fine. And also I love that there people dress up.
Yeah. Their heels.
Yeah, heels on, dress, makeup,
go on
everything.
a motorcycle with the heels, sitting sideways.
Yeah, and the service there is just 10 times better than anywhere.
Yeah. Like, if you ask for something, I think in a minute.
And nobody makes a problem.
Yeah, if you break a glass, they just put the flashlight on and then,
Also, if you go to this like club and you have a table, because most of the time if you go with many people, you have a table, they take a flashlight and they show the way to you.
Yeah.
In the crowd, and there's one person who walks in front of you, so you don't have to break your way through to the table.
And also, it's not disturbing for the other people, the flashlight.
Yeah, it's just...
I mean, I don't think I've seen the flashlight used with other people.
Yeah.
When we were in the club.
No, not
only
much.
For ourselves.
Yeah. That was really nice. Also, there's no entrance fee in the places we went to, and also I think in most places there is.
I mean, the Republic is the 9th club in the world.
No, 90.
90?
I think so.
I just saw the 9.
Anyways, that was in Pattaya.
I looked at it a lot.
I think it was 90, but could be...
Or 19?
19, 90, I don't know. But it was a great place.
But we have to fact check that.
Yeah.
Because I just saw the 9 and then said it to someone, and they said, "Yeah, that's a 9."
Okay.
I was like, "What?"
I remember 90, but it
Because-
could be.
If you don't have to pay for the 9, that's wild.
That's crazy.
The 19 kind of makes sense.
But I think the best thing there is the rooftop bars in Bangkok. It's amazing. Not every, but definitely there are some for different occasions. Like the first one,
We went to the, I don't know the name.
I know it. I don't know how to pronounce it. Something Tichucha or something
I don't
like
know.
this.
But it was kind of like an Avatar 3 vibe going on there.
Yeah, they have there. You don't have to pay for entry, but they have different lines. One for if you reserve a table, one if you just want to
Which
go
we
in.
didn't know.
Yeah, you have to pay
unfortunately.
for a drink. Most of the places they wouldn't let you to go there.
Yeah, you have to pay before.
Yeah, before you order a
before you go
drink,
on.
you get this paper, and like technically your entrance fee is you can drink it,
Yeah.
which is nice. I think there is more
But
crowded.
the drink was
Good.
it was a very nice drink, but it was much more expensive than in
In other-
rooftop bar.
Yeah. It's how to say. Just expect basic European prices
Yeah.
because that's how much we paid for. I think we paid like €10, 10 to 15 euro for a cocktail.
Yeah.
It's actually cheaper than a European price.
Yes.
At least cheaper than Netherlands cocktails. That starts at like €12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I only drink shots in
Yeah,
the Netherlands.
Yeah. And then we went to another rooftop bar called Tulum, I think. It's like it's Japanese. It's a Spanish or
Yeah.
Mexican or some sort of like that vibe infusion with some Thai, and they have good music, less crowded. You might have to call for a table, but they don't charge for that. They have also okay prices. And I think that the view from there was not the best, but definitely the vibes were really good.
Yeah, I don't think I remember the view. I remember the view from the first rooftop bar.
Yeah.
That was very nice because you could see one side and then go up a little bit and then you could see the other side.
I
too.
went to one more. I think it was called Barnyard. Not sure if that was the name, but it's a bit different area. And there the view is super nice. There is also no entrance fee. You can only go if you call them beforehand for like a booking.
Mhm.
But most of the time it's not that busy. Oh, actually, I've been there on was it Friday night? Yes, a Friday night. It was pretty chill. There, the only thing is that they have certain kind of tables, and the one that is right in front of the view, it's like imagine that it's like facing that way, and it's like a line, and you can only sit there if you're one or two person. Other than that, they will put you in like a group table. They're also nice, but it's good to keep this in mind because if you're a group, you won't get that table.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because
It takes a lot.
they don't want one group to take up the whole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and maybe then you stay for so long and nobody else, and maybe
Yeah.
you don't order enough. Not sure,
Yeah.
but those are, in general, one of the best places I went out. I think.
I mean, the party scene in Thailand.
Oh yeah, that's
Top
just
tier,
the best,
top
literally.
that
And
was
also,
very
it's
nice.
affordable, and the best part is that you can get home for like so cheap
Yeah, with the
like,
taxi.
with a taxi. Yeah, the motorcycle taxi really cheap.
Yeah. Also,
The car.
it was
taxi,
a
not-
little bit scary at first to try out the motorcycle taxi, but then
everywhere.
I was.
In Bangkok, it's just better because the traffic is sometimes very crazy, and the
Yeah.
motorcycle can get you from A to B much faster.
Yeah, and also it's very safe. You can ask for a helmet. You
if they have one.
if they have one, yeah. But I think they need to have one.
Yeah, they should definitely.
Just ask for one, hop on, and then hop off.
Yeah. And then where else? Well, also we went in Korea. We went to more like bars.
Yeah.
But I went out there. There's this same thing applies to Thailand also, that you can smoke inside of these places,
Which is crazy.
which is crazy. Like I don't know when was the last time in Europe you could smoke inside of a club.
Yeah, I think the
I don't know
80s.
about the US, because I've never been there. How's the smoking situation? But there you just go inside and you smoke, and then you're gonna come out smelling disgusting
Yeah.
if it's like a closed.
But I don't think I've felt it on myself.
No, I mean, usually I smell it next day on my clothes.
Yeah, maybe the clothes. I can't really remember that, but I normally can smell it in my hair.
That for me, I smelled
And
it
I
a lot
couldn't.
more in Korea because I was inside of this because there in Korea, smoking on the streets is limited. Smoking
Yeah.
inside of the club, hey, yeah, go.
Yeah, you get a fine if you smoke in a non-designated smoking area.
Yeah. And also there's this one thing that is for me was like a culture shock, you could say, that when in Korea there are two main sceneries for partying, one called Itaewon and the other one called Hongdae. Itaewon I only been once and I don't really remember how did I get into those places, but I remember in Hongdae you have to get a stamp. And many people what they do is that they go there kind of early because I arrived there at 1 and most people I think go out kind of late in Korea. And the ones who get there early, you get a stamp on your hand and they go to those places where they want to get in later on. They collect their stamps and then they just go on with their night and they don't have to stand in line for hours later. Because if you arrive late, the lines are long and by the time if you get in there, because if it's crowded already inside, they won't let you in unless you're a girl. Because girls can get in more easier than guys, I would say, both in Thailand and in Korea. And then, I got my stamp and from then on I could go out, come in, everything, and they didn't really care because I already had my stamp.
Yeah, which is
And they like to give us,
crazy.
I don't know how they decide to who, but I'm assuming who they like. They say like, oh yeah, if you come in, you can get a table and a bottle, and you don't have to pay for that most of the time. They just give it to you, and then
Because then you pay more.
yeah,
I think.
later on, and also it's crowd building and all that stuff. In Thailand, my first club experience was also the same. I had a friend and she had a table in a club, and so I just went in there. I had to pay for nothing. I got a bottle of something and also mixers and ice and everything, and we were just there to kind of build the crowd. And later on, people came, and then after that, of course, like if we wanted to drink more, we could.
I mean, it makes sense because if a bar is empty, I wouldn't go in
Yeah, me neither.
unless I know it's a good pub.
That club at the time was like really like trending, so I think they really had to keep that reputation of that like pretty girls are drinking inside. Well, if someone doesn't like this, bad for them, but for me it was super beneficial.
True. And also, in Korea and in Thailand, we felt very safe.
Yeah, the whole like anywhere I
Also
went at
evening.
night I felt safe, especially in Korea. In Thailand it's not really a walking culture, I would say.
Yeah, no, it's not a walkable city. Or
But, well, in Bangkok, I would say you can walk sometimes, but it's just I feel more safe on a motorcycle, and also the distances are big.
yeah.
And in Korea, I used the public transport a lot more because the taxis were not as cheap as in Thailand. And there, I felt so safe. 2 a.m. at the night in the streets, and no problem.
Yeah.
That was really good. Okay.
Okay, so what do you want to know about the Budapest nightlife?
Well, I would like to still like know what is like what time people are arriving to the clubs. Is there a line? What about like pickpockets and like safety things in there? What about spiking the drinks and like when you're getting home, how you are managing that?
Well, I mean, I didn't really go to a lot of clubs
Lately?
lately. Not lately, actually, but in the last couple of years. But mostly you have to pay for an entrance fee, so you get there around like midnight. I mean, you could go in before, but it's not that fun. So the main thing always starts after midnight. Like the main musician, or I don't know, DJ, or if you just go to a club where they play some music, most of the time the DJ gets there around 11. So before that, it doesn't really make sense, you know?
Yeah.
But also there are some parties where if you're a girl, you can go in for free before midnight.
Okay, okay.
That's how they want to get crowd work done, you know? And if you stay in, then, you know, at least...
And
that's
how?
fine.
What do you think about the safety in these places?
There are a lot of, I don't know, bad news in the last couple of months in the nightlife of Budapest. But I think if you're cautious, yes, then it's fine. Like, you get catcalled. You will get people who go up to you and, you don't know, try to dance with you, try to touch you and these things. But most of the time you can just tell them no. And then that's fine. But maybe that's because I'm Hungarian, they're Hungarian.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not the same case with the foreigners.
I had a friend who came to Budapest and he went to one of these like places for international people, and he got his watch stolen.
I don't think I've ever got. I don't know. Nobody stole anything from me from a pub, which is crazy because I normally forget to close my purse.
Me too, actually.
So, but I don't think that's a thing that you have to be afraid of. You have to be, attentive.
Yeah.
So
we also just said it that Hungarian people like to go to concerts more than.
I mean, I like to go.
I would say
more,
most of it, especially in the summer.
Yeah, in the summer because we have a lot of festivals like near the lake. I love those. I love Hungarian music.
Me too.
Also, the Sziget Festival I can't really talk about because I don't really want to go to that one because for me it's too crowded, and also
I don't find the price reasonable lately.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, the concerts are very nice, so they have very good headliners, but they're mostly for foreigners, so not Hungarian specific headliners, I think.
Yeah, well, it makes sense. They want to make a living out of it, actually.
Yeah. And a lot of people have problems with it because it's in the city, so in Budapest, and obviously it's loud. It's a festival, but a lot of people live there and they complain that it's very, very loud, and then they have to regulate it. I don't know. They have a lot of problems with it, actually.
It is loud, that's for sure.
But, I mean, the other festivals I love.
Me too. They're like niche kinds. If you guys are interested, let us know and we can talk about it in another episode.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this year because I have a festival pass and I never had a festival pass before.
I had it last year for, the one nearby.
For my university. Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, but that was for work.
Yeah, but that's my favorite.
But that was for work. So
I'm not working then, I got the pass.
I had to work for like 4 days, but before and after I could go to the concerts. But you actually went to more concerts with those passes.
Yeah, I really used it.
Because I had a +1.
Me.
Yeah.
Actually, and your mom.
Yeah, my mom actually got also a ticket. So yeah, I'm excited about that this year too, but I'm very excited about just the Hungarian main pop. I don't know.
I think I don't really know. I would really like to one time to go out in like Hong Kong or something Chinese in like Shanghai.
Yeah.
Cause that's something I still haven't crossed. Also like Tokyo.
I really wanna go to Miami. Miami.
I wanna go to Coachella.
Yeah, it's Coachella time.
Yeah, that's why.
Recording. So
usually I don't care about it, but now I.
For me, Coachella is I don't know. Same with Sziget Festival.
Well, let's say, if anybody wants to invite us to Coachella, we would be happy to represent you.
Yeah, we're gonna
brand.
We will make a lot of content.
Yes, and people would like us.
So because it's Coachella this year, you have a year.
Yeah, and we are not afraid of camping either.
I would love to camp.
Same. And I like every music.
We can do Coachella at a budget video. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, or culture shocks at Coachella.
We got into VIP.
That's gonna be our first time in the US.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't see ourselves going there before next Coachella.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Well, you never know.
But if not Coachella, maybe Miami, Ultra Miami, please.
Or Wimbledon. It's not a concert, but I would love to go.
Yeah. Or the Monte Carlo tennis match.
Yeah, like for example, these brands, we are actually... it's not an advertisement, it's just our mics. But I love this. It's a Thai skincare brand. It's kind of new. And this one is Korean. I don't know what's the brand from this, but I love this sunscreen.
Heartleaf?
I bought it in Olive Young.
Gudal.
I bought it in Olive Young. It was a 1+1 and amazing. I never get sunburn on my face, and this is
the 1+1 at the Olive Young was criminal.
This is actually what is it us like. We only use Korean skincare and Thai
skincare
makeup.
For me is only Korean. For makeup, the lip products.
Yeah, the lip products are Thai, 100%.
Thai or Korean for me. But also
the hair stuff.
Yeah,
pretty much everything.
I love shampoo. the Korean shampoo and also the Thai one. I tried it, the honey one.
That's not Thai, that's Japanese. We
Oh,
just bought it in
Japan-
Thailand.
Okay, then, but
This,
the
the
Japanese one.
makeup you bought is Thai, and this one is Thai. I bought it for a reason actually, because I saw it on TikTok that the guy who made this brand, it's like,
What's that? I heard about it.
yeah, and I was like, you know what? Let me try it. It's a bit more pricey than average like Thai skincare brands, but so far it's been working really well. But yeah, skincare 100% Korean.
But the shampoo, Asian shampoos,
is so good.
So
And
good.
the best thing is the shampoo in the onsen.
Oh yes.
That's just the best.
Also the conditioners. I don't know. They do this stuff very well.
Everything that is related to beauty and
Yeah, they do because they have high beauty standards.
I love that stuff, honestly.
Yeah, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, me
I just
neither.
need to go every year so I can restock my shampoo supplies.
Oh, we go every year. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, me neither, but still.
Anyways, thank you for listening us. And if you have any questions, let us know and we will answer it. We don't really have like topics laid out in front of us.
Yeah, it's just random.
So if we see something being like the people interested in something, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
We can talk about anything. Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.